Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Park here as we get underway in this match-up between the Prem Reserve teams on day one. It's opening day, ladies and gentlemen, of the competition here at North Harbour Softball Association. I'm Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper. Great to have you along for this. It's certainly outstanding to have you here with us. Hope you will enjoy today's fixtures. Beautiful day here. There was a little bit of inclement weather earlier on in the day, but that seems to have made itself away. So we're happy with the way the weather is looking now as we get into things. And just underway here in the top of the first innings. The Northcote in the field in their grey and grey uniforms taking on Roosters. Roosters with a lead here so far in the top of the first innings. As we have a look at the two teams that are taking the field here today. Firstly, for you for Northcote, you can see left to right in the outfield is Rain and Nasi, Nathan Reid and Harrison Bound. Your outfielders. Corey Clear's at third base today. Noah Reid is at second base. The throw just gets away here, and they will pick up another run. Does the Roosters? I'm not just going to catch up with their scores a little bit for you. I'll finish the rest of that lineup for you. Is the image Noah Reid at second base for you, and at first base is Lincoln Hurley. Doing the catch today is Harry Common. On the hill is Jesse Fuller. This one is pulled down the line. Offensively for the Roosters, they're pretty good today as well. As you see the lineup, Jaden Tapsell leads off the second baseman, and then is Cooper Nicola, the youngster. Polder will be third base hitting two today. Williams Lynch we just saw before, he's at right field. Braden Walker, he'll be at centre. Today's Hukui, the designated player. McKenzie, Rawlings. And I'm just going to check one of those players. There might be a change in there as well. As you can see, the rest of the lineup there, Samph being the last hitter. Parangi Platt will be hit for by the designated player, Hukui. So, good lineup here for the Roosters. As we see them go down on strikes here. Not before they pick up a couple of runs here in the top of the first innings. They lead the ball game. We're back with more action with you live here from Pure Athletic Stadium in just a short moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Stadium here as we're into the bottom of the first innings. Let's have a look at that Roosters lineup for you now as they have taken the field. I've got a slender lead here, 2-0 as we get underway in this first innings. Left to right in the outfield for them, it'll be Rawlings at left. Walker Logan is at centre. And apologies, the writing's a little bit funny here. Williams Lynch, he's at right field today. Third base, hot corner will be Cooper Nicola, that's young Polder. At shortstop today will be Walker Logan, Rayhana anyway. And at second base today, Jaden Tapsell. First baseman today, Rob McKenzie. Behind the dish is Demetrius Samph. For the starting pitcher was Manaki Parangi Platt. They've made a change here, and it'll be Wesley Hukui who will be the starting pitcher now for the Roosters. Offensively for Northcote now, let's have a look at them for you. It'll be Liam Mays will lead off. The shortstop, Harry Coleman, hitting two today. Jesse Fuller hit from himself, the pitcher. And Lincoln Hurley will be hitting in the clean-up spot. Corey Clear will be hitting In 5 spot today, Nathan Reid, Noah Reid, Arena Nasi and Harrison Bound as we get underway here in the bottom of the first innings here on opening day of competition. Great to have you along for it. Fantastic indeed. Really good to be back here at Pure Athletic Stadium and having you with us as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's our complete honour and privilege to have you with us as Mays gets things going with drives 1 to right field. We'll bring up to bat now the catcher, Harry Common. This one goes back to the screen. So 1 ball here, the count on Common. This one down low, just outside. So 2 balls to count now. This one comes inside though, grabs inside of the zone. Hukui, good pitcher in his day. Good to see him back on the mound for Roosters. Level-headed, got all the different pitches, that's for sure. This one outside though, so 3-1 count here on the catcher, Common. Northcote head coach David Downs this year looking to give back to the game as he's done for a number of years now. This is by Des Warman down at first base. As Hukui will pour that one through the zone, that'll fill the count now on Common. Runner in scoring position at second base. And just misses up top, and Common will head down to first base with a walk. So runners in 1 and 2 now for Northcote. No outs here on the bottom of the first innings. Trailing by a couple. They'll send up the bat here, the pitcher, Jesse Fuller. And this one down low. I guess early in the season things can be a little bit of rust on. To be fair, I think I got rust on all through the season, but I'm just joking. But yeah, it's not uncommon for that first couple of games, isn't it? Over the top, you can see that on that swing from Fuller right there. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count now. Poised at second base is Mays. Common at first. Some fouls over the top of this one. That'll level the count 2 and 2 here on Fuller. This one fouls and goes down the line. Hukui on the hill here for Roosters. As I mentioned, been around a while. Plenty of experience. Fuller, one of the young crew coming through the scene, if you like. Starting his journey. Playing Premier Ball as well. Pulls that one inside. That'll fill the count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Common waiting his chance to run at first base. Slow grounder. Tough play here for Hikui, and he gets it done down at first base. Runners will move over to second and third now for Lincoln Hurley, the first baseman. With an opportunity now. This one comes through the top of the zone. Hurley, an exceptional season last year from the batter's box. Really found his rhythm, that's for sure. That will level the count 1-1. Poised and ready now for the 1-1. Hard hit ball up the middle. In comes one. Look at it, score another, and Common will come in and get her done. Hurley with the strike up the middle ties this one early in the match. Corey Cleon now, third baseman. Will step in and go to work. Low lifter just down a little. This one pops up, just comes back. This one hard hit ball. Rayhana regathers it. They'll get one. Get the lead runner going to second base. So I'm just going to look up the spelling of the pitcher's last name. Yeah, it is Hukuri. So 2 away here. That'll bring up to bat Nathan Reid, the centre fielder. This one will come through the top of the zone. Hikui. Hard hit ball, tough for Walker Logan at shortstop. As that'll go to left field indeed. So a single for a Reid. He'll bring up his younger brother now. Starting second baseman today, Noah Reid. Reid to face Hikui. This one's up top. Really impressed with the catcher, Demetrius Samph. A youngster, only about 15 years of age, behind the dish. Real steady behind there though. This one outside the zone as well. So hitters count here for young Reid. Just outside. Real fastidious with the strike zone is young Reid, that's for sure. He'll take this one down Main Street. 3-1 the count now, so still in a hitter's count here. With 2 away in the bottom of the second innings. All locked up at 2 apiece. Just going to get that score checked for you as well. And Reed will take a walk. That'll load the braces and bring up the number 9 hitter here, Rainan Nasi. Playing in left field today for Northcote. This one outside. This pitch is up top. So 2 balls here to Nase, and just all of a sudden here, Wesley Hukui just kind of losing the strike zone a little bit in the bottom of the first innings. Finds it this time. So 2 down here. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. This one's down low. Hitters count here for Nase. Big opportunity here for Northcote to power on some runs. Now this one comes through. That'll fill up the count now, 3-2. So runners will be in motion here. Loaded bases, full count, 2 down. Here comes the pitch. And it's up top, and Nasi will pick up the walk and the go-ahead run here. We're just going to get the score checked for you at the same time. For Northcote, 3 runs to 2. Harrison Bound now hitting in the 9 spot. Playing at right field. Hitting 9, playing 9. First pitch to Bound is right down Main Street. Ninth batter of the innings here. This one comes through the zone. Nice and aggressive now. So 0-2. Hikui just 1 strike away from getting out of the innings. Ground ball, tough play. Throw's going to be good, and it is good from the young Cooper Nicola. Not before it is Northcote. They'd pick up 3 runs here in the bottom of the first innings. They lead 3 runs to 2. We'll get that score checked for you when we come back, and we'll see you shortly. More action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. The top of the second, Northcote leading 3 runs to 2.
They say your home is where your heart is. I know my home is here with you. There's a world to behold. It's a better home you own with golden homes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and the top of the second innings here between Roosters and Northcote in the reserve men's competition here in North Harbour on opening day. Great to have you along for it. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Close one, 3-2. Northcote in the lead slenderly so far here as we work our way through. Shortstop will be out first here. It's Rahana Walker-Logan. He'll be followed by Demetrius Samph, the catcher. And then top of the shop, Jaden Tapsell, 1, 2, 3. Roosters did pick up 2 runs in the first innings. This one goes foul. Just time called here as the ball comes back into play. 3 balls and 1 strike to count here on the lead-off shortstop from the Roosters. And he will pick up a walk and head down to first base. Didn't quite get. We're trying to get an update on the score for you. A little runner. Who's done a runner? We'll go with 3-2. Demetrius Samph now the catcher. This pitch is through the top of the zone. Chris Rawlings, head coach for the reserve men. Jaden Tapsell assisting him down at first base. And he went on the swing there. So 2 strikes. The count here on the catcher, Samph. None away here in the good battle here, Santh and Fuller on the mound. This one fouls back. Settle back in to go to work here does Fuller. This one fouls straight back. So good battle here. No outs in the top of the second innings. And Rise Ball finishes them off. Pick off attempt back in time, the first base. Young Fuller got all the pitches, up, down, change. Top of the shop, Jaden Tapsell. Good youngster coming through the farm system of Roosters and North Harbour. On second base today for the reserve men. He'll be a mainstay in the Premier team when he gets older as well. I can tell you that. Kid loves the game. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. This one comes through the zone. Rise ball, hard hit from Tapsell. Looking to find some grass. He does, but just in the foul territory area. Good young battle here. Nice catch taken by Cleo up against the fence. Atiawa Toa for the second out of the innings here. Going to bring up to bat third baseman, Polder Kupanakola. Top youngster coming out of the Waikato region. Younger brother of Te Kirika Kupanakola. Of course, seen his achievements with the junior Black Sox and then also the U23 men's New Zealand side. 2 World Cups with Kupanakola already, the older brother. And a running bunt taking care of business is Fuller over to Hurley, and that'll get her done here. 4 batters up. They'll leave 1 stranded, does Roosters at the top of the second innings. No score in it. Score remains 3 runs to 2. It'll beat Northcote. That'll come out to bat. On top of the shop, it'll be Mays, Common and Fuller. We come back in the second. Well, it's a beautiful day here at Rosedale Park because it's opening day, baby, here at North Harbour Softball Association. Great to have you along for it. A Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. We are in the middle of the Prem Reserve men's competition match-up here between Roosters and Northcote. Bottom of the second innings. It is Northcote leading 3 runs to 2 at this point, as Liam Mays will lead off again here. Top of the shop, shortstop. Hikui continues on the mound here, Wesley. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count here. On Mays. This one pops up. Go foul out of play though. Yeah, Mays, a good youngster coming through the system in a couple of years over at Marist, under the tutelage of Eddie Classy. Then came back for a part of a season, but been really concentrating on Australian rules. Don't know how he does it. I'm tired just watching him run around that big paddock, to be honest with you. So he goes down on strikes, but good to have him back in the game. He's a fine young man, good to talk to. Good head on his shoulders too, and I think you'll see good things out of him as we go through this season. Up the shop now, the catcher, Harry Common, for his second at-bat. Picked up a walk back in the first innings. And Common will just Texas leaguer that one. The shallow centre field. We'll bring up the pitch now, Jesse Fuller. Big battle for Fuller against Wesley Hukui, the pitcher here for Roosters. His first at-bat. Ended up, though, with a ground out to Hukui. He won that battle. This time, Fuller says, I'll take care of business as he drives. What a catch! What a catch! What a catch there as we see a double play. Oh! As he swims his way back to first base, does Common. But I gotta say, the left fielder, an outstanding job out there for Roosters. Running to his left side, simply outstanding. It's young Rawlings out there, Ethan Rawlings. Oh boy, that was headed for the gap all day long. He just got it right on the edge of the glove. And because of that, almost created a double play with Common trying to come back to first base. As we see head coach Rawlings out there to ask the question. You see what the question is. Did they collide? Fuller was down at first base as Common was swimming his way. Head past second base. He had to go back to second and he was on his way back to first. Common was looking to score off that hit from Fuller. If it wasn't for the theatrics of Ethan Rawlings in the deep. Now, looks like they might get his wish here, does the coach Rawlings. As we see them coming off the field here, looks like it will be a double play, and maybe it was Common and Fuller did collide as he was trying to make his way back to the base. So 3 runs to 2, the score remains. Top of the third coming up next. See you all shortly. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here. Got ourselves a good one, 3-2, Northcote over Roosters in the reserve men's matchup here at 1 p.m. on opening day here of competition for the North Harbour Softball Association 2022-23 edition. We are back to the action here. William Lynch. Gramble up the middle. Oh, meat cleaver. Oh, and the throw just away though. Boy, that could have been good. Here's Max safe. William Lynch. We got the score updated. It's actually 3 runs apiece. Apologies for that. All good now. I kind of missed that here. Looks like we must have had an out at first base. Apologies. Sorry, just had a couple of people come into the booth. Oops. So top of the third innings here. This one grounds and will go foul down the line. Braden Walker Logan. There's 2 brothers here. I've just picked that up in the lineup. He's at centre fielder. One ball, 2 strikes the count now on Walker Logan. Jesse Fuller continues on the mound here, starting pitcher for Northcote. Top of the third innings. Over the top. That'll level the count now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And just squeezes it over the top of the shortstop, does Walker Logan, safely down to first base. Going to bring up the pitcher now, Wesley Hukui. Rise ball. No movement by Walker Logan down at first base though. This one down low. So 2 balls here. Close matchup here, just looking at these 2 rosters. Rise ball outside. Just going to find the strike zone here a little bit, Fuller. The defence go to work. Outside set from Common. And this one's drilled down the line. His count though still here. The opposing pitcher, Wesley Hukui. 3 runs apiece here. At the top of the third innings. I must have got a 3rd run in that first innings, did Roosters. We finally managed to get that young fella to come back with a score for us. Full count now, 3-2. This one down low, and Hiku will go down to first base. So 2 runners on now for the Roosters. Top of the 3rd innings, starting well for them. Rob McKenzie now. Rise ball just too high. Walker Logan, the centre fielder, running at second base there. He is a threat to run. You think through the infield, he's going to try to go home for sure. Drop ball. Falls that one off the table. This one's up top. McKenzie battling here. So just over the top of the zone. Just missing down low. That'll fill up the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Good at bat here from McKenzie. Flails this one off. That'll go foul out of play. Northcote got a good spattering of youngsters out there. Well, they're all youngsters, to be honest with you. Good young Prem Reserve team. I think just maybe the one player, 20 years of age, Liam Mays at shortstop. All the rest are under 20 years of age, so that's good signs going forward. Good battle here by McKenzie. Low lifter, hard hit. That'll go foul down the line though. Old head of Rob McKenzie, the first baseman. Ethan Rawlings waiting on deck for an opportunity. Count remains full here. Full of set now. Right, left her inside, trying to get the hands. It'll punch it foul the other way. Real good quality at bat here from McKenzie. Bit of breeze blowing from left field to first base would probably be the direction to describe it, if you like. So if he wants a little bit of assistance, would have to go off field to right field. Lift one out of the yard today. Full 76-metre fence here, left centre and right at Rosedale Park. Inside out, swing, and it'll find the gap here. Reed regathers, relays it in. And no chance for Walker Logan. Had to hold up just in case the centre fielder did grab that one on the full. But a great battle by McKenzie. Boy, oh boy, long at bat, and he ends it with a single to centre field. Ethan Rawlings now. Starting to put the acid on, just one away here as we see the infield just draw themselves in a little bit, especially at shortstop and second of Mays and Reed. Rise ball first pitch, premeditated swing right there. But big opportunity here for Roosters, that's for sure, in the match. This one's up. Third baseman clear will go to the fence, but that's out of play. Young Jesse Fuller, been pitching ever since he started or was able to allow to pitch in softball. He's got a cool head on his shoulders, even under pressure situations just like this one. One down, loaded bases. Goes the other way and he punches it. Does Rawlings just a little too close to the zone. One comes in. Two comes in, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, it is Roosters that grab the lead here, 5 runs to 2. Going to bring up the bat here now. He's shortstop. The brother of the centre fielder, Ray Hunter Walker Logan. First pitch to him is outside the zone. Player umpires in this game. See young Ryan Love out there donning the golf cap. Don't see those too often at softball, do you? A ball cap? No, it's a golf cap. Is there an actual name for those caps? I can't quite remember. But they're out there now. Good to see the players putting their hand up to help out the umpires here for North Harbour. This little foul back, out of play. Roosters really put a good innings here at the top of the third. Two balls and one strike now. Just a one away here. The top of the third innings. Roosters picked up their lead. Sorry, it was 2 strikes. That's what I thought. I had 2 strikes before that. As we see Walker Logan go down on strikes in the second out here. Demetrius Sanf now, the catcher. He'll get his opportunity. This one comes through the zone. That one fouls back. Full of set now. Looking for that outside tram line just a little bit too far. Sanf, good quality at bat. Roosters have put a good number of quality at bats up today. Rose ball up top, not tempting enough for Sanf. It'll level the count now, 2-2. And Fuller rears back, and he'll pick up the strikeout of Sanf, and that'll take care of business. Not before 2 runs coming in off the bat of Ethan Rawlings, the Roosters, as they lead the ball game as we go to the bottom of the third innings, 5 runs to 3. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third innings here. This Premier Reserve men's competition match-up on opening day, baby. Great to have you along for it here at the North Harbour Softball Association. Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here, home of all that is good in softball on the North Shore, that's for sure. It'll bring up, is it enough shores in that sentence? It'll bring up the band here. It'll be the first baseman, Lincoln Hurley, be followed by Corey Cleal and Nathan Reid, 1-2-3 here in the third innings. They do trail by 2 runs, does Northcote, 5-3 at this point. 5 runs to 3. As that one goes foul off the ban of Hurley. And the scoreboard is down today for some reason, so I'm going to look after the people in the crowd as well. All good. It's for the good of the sport, isn't it? Thank you so much, by the way, for tuning in. It's great to have you along for it. On behalf of the North Harbour Softball Association, of course, Ballpark Broadcasting, bringing you all the pictures today. As this one's hit hard, second hard hit ball by Hurley today. He goes down to first base to get us underway here in the third innings. Corey Cleal, crusher, get an opportunity. Now will the third baseman. Let's go trailing by 2 runs here. First pitch is down low, no movement from Hurley. Wesley Hukui has been starting pitcher for Roosters, gone the whole distance here in this reserve men matchup. Hurley off and running on the pitch, and he'll be head first safe. Down there, turned up yesterday. Good slide. So runner in scoring position now for Northcote. And Cleo at the plate here. Going to try and answer strike back here after surrendering 2 runs at the top of the third. Drop ball's good, falls that one off the table. Two balls, 1. This one down low, and Cleo patiently waits out a walk, will head down to first base. So the first 2 runners on here for Northcote in the third innings. And Hiku has bounced right back here to pour one right through the zone here to Nathan Reid. Drove one to left field back in the first innings, did Reid. Tries to sacrifice them over, can't quite get onto it. No outs here in the bottom of the third innings. Roosters picked up 2 in the top of the third, so looking to answer right back here is Northcote. Now 45 matches, Prem Reserve. Ground ball. 1 at 3, looking for 2, and it's a strong throw, gets the job done here from Cooper Nicola. Well, fine young player coming up in the system is Cooper Nicola. Showed a little bit of that right there. Younger brother Noah Reid now picked up a walk back in the first innings. It is second shot at it. Cleo left on the base pass out at second base. Good to see the weather has kind of settled down. There's still a bit of high cloud there, so might get a light shower. Forecast wasn't the great this morning, so we're happy with that. Ground ball to Tapsell at second base. That'll take care of business. It'll also take care of Northcote in the third innings. We're through 3 complete. It is Roosters leading 5 runs to 3. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium on opening day, baby. Opening day.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh. Beep, beep. What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you worked in an office.
Don't limit yourself, Brian. It's never too late to make smarter choices. How's Karen?
Take control of your career with Trade Staff.
At Pack and Save, we're proud supporters of all things New Zealandy. In fact, not many know that I was 100% Kiwi made from good old number 8 wire. Here's Dad. Boing. Looking a bit highly strung today, to be honest. Pack and Save, proudly New Zealand owned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here on opening day. Matchup, Prem Reserve men competition here. Northcote taking on Roosters. Top of the 4th innings. Roosters with a 2-run lead here, 5 runs to 3 at this point. And we'll see a pitching change on the hill here for Northcote. In relief for Jesse Fuller will be Ty Rhodes, comes into the ballgame. Big tall right-hander, only 16 years of age. No, 17 years of age, apologies. Kids are growing up before my eyes, I tell you. Drop ball thrower. And I'll make another couple of changes in the field as well. Tyler Flanagan will come into right field for Harrison Bound. As they set their way halfway through this match. Now 45 is the competition length here. As Rhodes just looking to try and find the strike zone here against the first batter he faces. Jaden Tapsell. This one comes through the zone. Tapsell will have to back that truck up. A tight game here so far between these two teams. And a rise ball this time gets him swinging on that one. That'll fill up the count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Yeah, and Tapsell, good young kid coming through the farm system for the Roosters club, that's for sure. We're watching him play all through the junior grades. One of the first to the park, last to leave. An infectious young character, always good to say hello to at the park. Picks up a walk to get us underway here in the top of the 4th innings to bring up the Polder Cooper Nicola now. Fine defensive play in the last innings. Pick up the double, touching third and getting it over with a strong throw to first base. That one comes through the zone. This one will pop up. We'll go foul out of play. We'll put Cooper DeCola in the hole. No hint of a sacrifice bunt. Coach Chris Rawlings down at third base, got a scratch in his head. Maybe it was supposed to be one. And down the tram line, or Gerbes. First out here in the fourth innings. Daniel Williams-Lynch stepping to go to work, the right fielder here for Roosters. This one scampers to the back. Runner in scoring position now. You can hear the youngsters running around. Isn't that laughing infectious? Well, it's good to see the kids enjoying themselves. I'm sure they'll enjoy it a little bit better once the temperature gets up a little bit. It's not as warm as it normally is here in Auckland, but it's dry, so we're happy about that. 18 degrees Celsius here locally. And it just comes back to the screen. Does allow Tapsell down to third base. And looking to bunt that one down. No chance of making contact though. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count here. Williams-Lynch, infield in naturally with a run at third base here. Roseville outside. So hitters count here for Williams-Lynch. This one comes through and clips the inside edge of the zone. So full count now. Just one away here. Can't quite get it on the spot. And that'll be a walk to Williams-Lynch. So runners in the corners. With one away here. That'll bring up the clean-up hitter, Braden Walker-Logan, centre fielder for the Roosters. So right man, right spot now. So look around the rest of the park. The teams are in preparation for their next time slot matches. East Coast Bays. They've got 2 teams in the Premier competition this year. Let's do Roosters and Northcote. Premier men's competition underway here on opening day, 3 and 5 p.m. time slots. This one fouls back. Still going to get something going here as Roosters. They know 2 runs may not be enough. And that one comes through the edge of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now. Walker-Logan. And a big swing over the top of that one. Drop ball too hard to handle. So 2 away now for the pitcher, Wesley Hukui. Still 2 runners in scoring position here for Roosters. They picked up 2 in the third innings. That gave them the margin so far. They'd dearly love to double that here. Low lifter outside. This one just gets away from the catcher. Tapsell scampers and looking to try and score 2. And they will score 2 as William Lynch will come in on a bump throw there from Cleo, the third baseman covering. And a pass ball scores 2, so they do get those 2 runs thereafter. Does Roosters. Now lead the ball game, 7 runs to 3. And just check the count here. 2 balls and no strikes on the pitcher. It just skips away. 3 balls to count now. Raina Nasi, the speedster out of left field, looking for his opportunity when they come back in the 4th innings. He'll be the second batter up. Nice way outside, and Hiku will take the walk and head on down to first base. Rob McKenzie now had an outstanding battle in his last at-bat. In there for like 100 pitches, basically. Won the battle, though. That was the key thing. Drove one just out of the reaches of the second baseman. This one managed to come through the bottom of the zone. Rhodes now. So getting to the bottom of the zone and off and running is Hikui down to second base. So he's in scoring position. Two balls, 1 the count, if I've got the count right for you. This one just skids away, and Hikui down to third base now. So 60 feet away from padding their lead. As he looked to score, and he does. A little bit of confusion here from Northcote on the field. And Hikui says, that's enough invitation for me, as he scampers his way all the way around from first base in the end. And this one comes through the inside of the zone. And taking care of business in the end. Gets the job done. All outs coming via the strikeouts. But 3 other walks to go with it. No hits. And they will grab the runs needed. 8 runs to 3. It is Roosters leading the ball game as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. See you soon.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh. What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you worked in an office.
Don't limit yourself, Brian. It's never too late to make smarter choices. How's Karen?
Take control of your career with Trade Staff.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh. What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you were.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here as we continue through this matchup between Northcote and Roosters. As Roosters picked up 3 runs in the top of the 4th innings to pad their lead 8 runs to 3 at this point. And they've got a firm grip on this one at the moment. There will be a pitching change. The original starting pitcher was Manaki Parangi Pratt, would have gone to the bench. And so Hiku will now go back to the DP role as Parangi Pratt takes over on the hill. 2 strikes to lead off here against Nasi. Irena Nasi, the left fielder here for Northcote. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night as he'll go down on strikes. On away here. Bring up the bat. Replacement player who came in for Harrison Bound into right field, Tyler Flanagan. First pitch to him is outside the zone. I haven't seen Tyler for a while, but I tell you what, looks like he'd do with a haircut. Jingos. Jobs is just jealous. Can't grow hair like that anymore. This one's outside. The long hair of Tyler Flanagan got himself in a hitter's count now. Flowers of that one will go out of play. Waiting on deck for an opportunity is Liam Mays. 1 from 2 today. Single to right field, then struck out back in the 3rd innings. No, sorry, the 2nd innings. So 3-1 the count now. That's on fouls back. Young Parangi Pratt, good youngster coming through the system too. Enjoys the game of softball. One of those kids that will turn up first thing in the morning, last one to leave, always willing to help out. Good kid, that's for sure. Inside out swing from Flanagan, and that'll get her done as he'll dunk it into the outfield. So runner on for the top of the shop here, Liam Mays. Northcote trailing by 5 here in the bottom of the 4th innings. First pitch to Mays is up and outside the zone. Outside set from Samph. Perfect location, perfect spot delivered by Parangi Pratt. Levels the count now 1-1. Mays, tough battle here. 2-2 the count now. This one fouls back. Stays in the battle. Putting your back though, type of pitcher that just keeps on going at them. And a little change of pace. Mays is able to keep the hands back just enough. And they'll take the lead runner at second base, will Roosters. Roosters really haven't put a foot wrong today defensively. Calm and composed. On the back of some good runs here late in the match. It's kind of helped a little bit, I suppose. Harry Common now, the catcher. He'll step in to go to work with 2 away here. Mays is a threat to run, albeit down by 5. They might be a little hesitant as he goes on the first pitch. And you can see why. It's like Walker Logan just took that one off the noggin. But I think it did. Looked like the ball hit the dirt, skids up, and then you can see that I think it kind of kicked them in the head on the way down. Poor bugger. It is Mays now in scoring position. Pitch outside the Common. This one outside, so 3 straight balls here to Common. And Common will safely down to first base. The second walk of the match will bring up the replacement pitcher. Ty Rhodes will hit from south here in the 3 spot. Two away here. This one just gets away. That'll allow Mays down to third. Also Common down to second base. So opportunity knocks here for Northcote. See a pinch runner come in for the catcher Common, second base. So young Tyler Flynn go out to run. 2 runners in scoring position here. They do trail by 5. They need a lot more than 2 to get back into this match. This pitch is up high, and Mays will come in to score here. So they will pick up one of those runs, will Northcote. Just looking to apply a little bit of their own pressure here. This one just misses inside. So 3 straight balls here to Rhodes. The hand over to the red hot Lincoln Hurley behind him. 2 from 2 today with an RBI. And he will indeed. That one's down too low. He will head down to first base. And it will be the hard-hitting first baseman in form, Hurley. Can you say in form for the first game of the season? I guess you can. Bottom of the 4th innings, trailing by 4 runs. First pitch is down low. Hurley, like a lot of these kids, have been playing ever since they were 4 years of age. Talented rugby league player, talented touch rugby player as well as Hurley. And he drives it up the middle, 3 from 3 here. Rhodes looking to go coast to coast, and he will. Now looking to come home on the overthrow, and he will score. Hurley round to 3 here, applying a bit of their own pressure now. 2 runs in, moves the score line 6 runs to 8. Much like that in the blink of an eye. We've got ourselves a ball game. Hurley 3 from 3. 3 RBIs, having himself a banner day. Not too sure if he's been called up to the Prems today with a few of the Black Sox players away at camp. But I'll tell you what, if he hasn't, it's only a matter of time for young Lincoln Hurley. Corey Cleal now, a.k.a. Crusher. I'd like to say it's because he crushes the ball in softball, but it's a term of a rugby league player making a tackle. I'd like to say it was Corey's tackling that got it, but maybe his dad can. He's the Crusher. You're a Parramatta fan. Took it about the rugby league. How about the Waz? Of course, taking on the Brisbane Broncos tonight. 10 p.m. kickoff. Looking forward to that one. Of course, a couple of quiet ones whilst enjoying it, no doubts. Swinging over the top of that first pitch. Two-run ball game on the pitching change. This one goes to the back, and he's going to be in trouble. And he is indeed, as that one hit the perspex. Even with the pace of Hurley from third base, just no chance to get there in time as that one bounces back nicely for the catcher. Not before they pick up 3 runs on the back of some pressure from Lincoln Hurley on the bat. And a couple of walks as well. 6 runs to 8 now. We've got ourselves a bit of a tight one. We'll see how we go through the rest of this one. Back soon with more action here live from Pure Athletic Stadium and the reserve men's competition.
To keep our prices so low, we've come a long way since our first TV ad. No, we haven't. They're still simple and low budget, so we can keep delivering you the lowest prices possible. Pack and save. Our policy, New Zealand's lowest food prices.
Hi, I'm Les Kendall, CEO of Temperzone. Innovation is at our core to produce ever more relevant technology, pushing the bounds of currently available solutions. Temperzone has embarked on our own decarbonising and sustainability journey, reducing our impact on the environment and the way we
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got ourselves a real ball game here. 8 runs to 6. It is the Roosters in the lead with this one. And opening day competition between Northcote and Roosters. The reserve men's competition. That is one down from the top boys, Premier Men. Of course, the top boys will be on later today. Got 2 feature matches coming to you from Diamond 1 or Freeman Field here. Going to be Roosters, Northcote in both matches. Both teams got 2 teams in the competition. The first one will be Roosters Black taking on Northcote Maroon, and then Northcote Gold will take on the Roosters Red. All the other matches over on Level Off Field Diamond 2. Great way, celebration of softball to get us underway here. Ethan Rawlings will lead off in the 5th innings. And Rawlings just patiently waits that one out. We'll head down to first base. So lead-off runner aboard. That'll bring up the bat here now for Roosters. Your starting shortstop, Rahana Walker-Logan. Hour 45 as we go to the top of the 5th innings here. It's been an hour 38, so you would probably think this is the last innings unless something drastically happens. Both the top and the bottom here. This one's up top. Young Ty Rhodes coming to relief for Jesse Fuller. And Walker Logan just swings over the top of that one. Two balls and 2 strikes to count now. Rawling still poised at first base, looking to run. This one will foul back. Count remain locked at 2-2. Rhodes. Pearson gets the signal. Happy now. Mentioned that the Black Sox are in camp. So a couple of key marquee players missing from the squads today. The next matchup coming on, Northcote Maroon taking on Roosters Black. For Northcote it'll be Zeth Gibson. New player for Northcote, come over from Howick. He'll get on the bump and the hill for there against the youngster Caleb Coco for the Roosters Black side. So that's it coming up next. That one's scheduled to start at 3 p.m. 20 minutes from now. So we won't get much of a break between matches. We'll try to get up as quick as possible for you. This one back to the screen. And he'll pick up the walk, will Walker Logan. So back-to-back walks here in the 5th innings. Will allow Demetrius Samph an opportunity. Sanford's look good today behind the dish. Really done the job defensively for them, the youngster. He's only 15 years of age as Demetrius. Still yet to get going here in the batter's box. 2 strikeouts so far on the day. One ball and 1 strike the count here. Two and 1 now. That's one thing as young Rhodes comes through the system. Of course, a youngster only 17 years of age himself. Be good to see him just to be a little bit more aggressive with the strike zone. It's a tall young man, plenty of velocity. As he levels the count now 2 and 2. And that one comes through there. There's a bit more aggression, and he will put Santh down. Unfortunately for Santh, that is 3 strikeouts on the day. Roosters, though, still with 2 runners on. Only the 1 away here. Still have quite the opportunity. This one fouls back off Jaden Tapsell. He's been amongst it today. The youngster. Rhodes steps back. Low lifted through the zone. The pick off the 3. And nicely done here. Good base running by Rawlings. Manages to get in front of the shortstop. So 2 runners in scoring position here for Roosters. Got a 2-run lead. We'll try and pad that here. So in the last innings, that one just gets away from the catcher. Tapsell now steps back in. And rears back, I should say. Back-to-back strikeouts. Just when you think things are maybe coming a little unstuck for Rhodes, he's got the ability to do exactly just that. Sit him down. And you want to do that one more time here. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter here. Leon Graham will come in for Polder Cooper Nicola. First pitch just gets away from the catcher. Not far enough, though, for settle back in. Roosters still with 2 runners in scoring position here. Low lifted down low. So 3 balls. Leon Graham pinch hitting here The top of the 5th innings. Time is up on the game clock. And they'll complete the innings though, the top of the innings here. So and drives that drop ball right through the inside of the zone. And that one right through the kitchen sink. So after a back-to-back walks here in the 5th innings, young fella bears right down, picks up 3 strikeouts in a row, and that'll get her done. It will send us to the bottom of the 5th innings, where we'll see if Northcote can pick back these 2 runs when we come back. See you soon.
We've just been voted New Zealand's #1 value for money brand. But we're not stopping there. Our mission for impossibly low prices goes on. Oh, is that the floor? Look out! Oh no, it's a line on the wall. Oh, that was the floor. Pack and save. Our policy, New Zealand's lowest food prices. To keep our prices so low, we've come a long way since our first TV ad. No, we haven't. They're still simple and low budget, so we can keep delivering you the lowest prices possible. Pack and save. Our policy, New Zealand's lowest food prices.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 5th innings. It's the last innings here because time is up on the game clock. It's been an hour 50, hour 45 is it. Now, of course, complete the innings before the end of this one. Northcote trailing by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th innings. Try and see if they can pull the carpet from underneath the feet of the Roosters here. We'll find out as we go through it. Corey Cleal will lead off, followed by Nathan Reid and Noah Reid, 1, 2 and 3. And there'll be a pitching change. Shortstop, Rayhana Walker-Logan is taken over on the hill. One ball and 2 strikes to count now. This will go foul. Count remains 1 and 2. So Hukuya has gone to first base. McKenzie over to second, and young Tapsell was moved from second to shortstop to allow Walker-Logan to come out of shortstop in the pitch. Tarangi Pratt's taken over. No, he's left the ball game. The rest of the field is the same. No change at right field, looks like. Was he out there all the time? My apologies. It looks like they've got a youngster they've added to the lineup out at right field. It's hard to tell, a little bit far from here. Not a lot of my lineup sheet anyway, so we're rolling still at left field, and the other local Walker Logan is Braden. Is at centre. I think that's a excuse me swing, and Hikui will take care of that to get the first out. Nathan Reid now. This one goes back to the screen for a ball. You see two brothers playing together out there. Nathan now, and on deck circle is young Noah. Just a couple of years younger than Rob McKenzie at second base there, that's for sure. Good to see Rob's experience being shared out there as well. Logan Walker just pulls that one through the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Good pitch. He drills that through the bottom of the zone. Takes care of business. Best pitch so far from Walker Logan. 2 away. Down the last out is Northcote now. Still trailing by 2 runs here. The young Noah Reid will be followed by, looks like be a pinch hitter if we get that far. Dylan Fraser list. This pitch is up top. Comes through the top zone. Too hard to handle there for young Reid. But nice and aggressive. 2-1 now. 1 out away. Pick up their first win of the season here for Roosters reserve men. You can see these two are going to battle each other all year as this one grabs the bottom of the zone. 2-2 now. Get their last strike. And gets him on the outside edge. They'll take care of business. Back-to-back strikeouts. And it is Roosters that will run out victors here today in this matchup. The first game of the season. Thank you for joining us. 8 runs to 6. They run out of victors. We need to go so we can just get set up for the 2 premier matches. It'll be Northcote taking on Roosters. Roosters black, Northcote maroon. That one's scheduled to kick off in only 4 minutes time, so maybe a couple of minutes late starting. But we'll be back with you with more action. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Premier Men coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Grab the new link.